right or wrong? The ideological song. It's Rhyme and Reason 709.
There's a rhyme and reason for your life. There's a rhyme and reason.
Hey there, Tony here, and I'm going to really go out on a limb, and I'm going to say that something is either right or wrong. That's shaky ground now, right? And it goes without saying, but I'm saying it anyway. Some of those right or wrong things are more important than others. And some are of great importance. But the foundation of the statement remains the same, because right or wrong can mean the difference between joy and torment. And as an example, I'm going to share just a little snippet of conversation that I had with someone who disagreed with me on this idea. I know, it's crazy, right? Somebody would dare disagree with me on the idea that there is right and wrong. So I'm going to share their comments first, and then I'll follow it up with my reply. They said that, this is a quote, "Being right has nothing to do with it." This is kind of coming into a middle section of our conversation. Being right has nothing to do with it. The idea that you call right, and they put quotes around it, is the idea that someone else calls wrong, and they put quotes around it, sort of semi-quotes. The solution that you call, and then the quotes again, perfect, is the solution that another calls, and more quotes again, unworkable. So the solution that you call perfect is the solution that another calls unworkable. The position that you feel is unassailable is the very position that others assail. What will solve all this? Not attack, that's for sure, and not defense either. So, what is left? Simple human love. The kind of love that says it doesn't matter who is right or wrong, it only matters that you are not hurt, and that we both can benefit. All true benefits are mutual. Okay, so before I say what I said back in response to that, I agree that yes, love is the answer, but I disagree that it's simple human love. That's not the answer. Here's what I actually said back. Being right has nothing to do with it. Is that right? The idea that you call right, and I'll do the quotes the way this person did, the idea that you call right is the idea that someone else calls wrong. Is that right or wrong? Okay, the solution that you call perfect is the solution that another calls unworkable. Is that absolutely true? So I'm quoting what this person's saying and asking a question about it. So being right has nothing to do with it. Is that right? The idea that you call right is the idea that someone else calls wrong. Is that right or wrong? The solution that you call perfect is the solution that another calls unworkable. Is that absolutely true? Can you actually know anything, or can you only attempt to correct others for not knowing what you think you know? Does absolute truth exist? Because a statement that says all true benefits are mutual is a statement of absolute truth by its inclusion of the word all. That leaves no wiggle room in that rings of absoluteness. True love tells the truth, and true love rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes, hopes, and endures all things, even those things which we might not prefer to believe are true. I don't attack you, I said to this person. I respond to your challenges in kind. And I say these things with no malice toward you, no expectation of spontaneous illumination. I say them out of love, a love you will never understand if you choose to live out your life elevating yourself above your Creator. And it is choice, not predetermination. Okay, so those are the two opposing views on the right or wrong debate. And I'd like to add that love isn't merely a feeling. It's an act of your will. It doesn't simply fall out of the universe and land in your heart. You choose to either love or not love. You choose, and it's either freely given or it's not love. But what do you think? Am I right or wrong? Or do you even care about this ideological song? All right. I'll leave you with that to ponder, and you can respond to this by sending me an email at tony@tonyfunderburk.com and say, "You're wrong. That other person was right." Or you can say, "That other person was wrong and you're right." And you could be on the right side if you do that. So just letting you know. There you go. There are your choices. Write to me, tony@tonyfunderburk.com. And tonyfunderburk.com is what brings you this Rhyme and Reason podcast every time you hear it. It's the only sponsor that I have because it's me. And therefore, I can say what I want to say, and the sponsors can't get mad. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, remember, life does have rhyme and reason because God made you.
There's a rhyme and reason.